This stretch of Newfoundland's southwest coast is full of surprises. Towering limestone cliffs, historic lighthouses, and sweeping views of the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Let's see what we find. We are Gwen and Derek, and this girl is Elsa. Join us as we discover the windswept and wild province of Newfoundland while traveling in our camper van, Vanessa. From Grosse Morne, we head south to Corner Brook, our first stop on the southwest coast. The TransCanada Trail is the longest recreational network in the world, a 29,000-kilometer route that connects communities all across Canada. Newfoundland's stretch of the TransCanada Trail follows the old trailway for about 883 kilometers across the island. It begins at Kilometer 1 in St. John's and runs all the way to Port Basque. Along the way, you'll find 3 trail pavilions, including this one in Corner Brook at around Kilometer 648. Long before his famous Pacific voyages, James Cook was right here in the 1760s mapping the Bay of Islands. This hilltop monument marks the spot, with one of the best views in Corner Brook. From the outside, it looks simple, but step inside Newfoundland's largest wooden church, Our Lady of Mercy Heritage Church, and it's stunning. Built by local residents over 11 years, starting in 1914, the interior features soaring ship-style beams, beautiful woodwork, and marble imported from Italy. Just when you think Newfoundland's coastline can't get any more dramatic, you arrive at Cape St. George. These towering limestone cliffs rise high above the Gulf of St. Lawrence, creating one of the most spectacular viewpoints on the island's west coast. The steep limestone cliffs create perfect nesting ledges, and during the breeding season, thousands of seabirds gather here. From the Marine Atlantic Ferry Terminal, it's about 45-kilometer drive along Route 470 to Rose Blanche, a stunning stretch of granite coastline with Atlantic views around every bend. Left, up there, no. Well, it was an interesting drive along twisty, turny roads to get in here, but behind me is the Rose Blanche Lighthouse, and it is spectacular. The Rose Blanche Lighthouse was built in 1871 using stone from a nearby quarry. Abandoned in the 1940s, it was beautifully restored and reopened in 1999, and today it's the only restored granite lighthouse in Atlantic Canada. A definite must-see for lighthouse lovers. After exploring Rose Blanche, we retrace our route past the ferry terminal and stop for the night at J.T. Cheeseman Provincial Park. Just minutes from the terminal, it's a perfect overnight stop if you're arriving on the island or waiting to sail home. The park closes for the season before our ferry date, so we only stay one night. But it's long enough to explore the campground, walk the sandy beaches, and check out the trailway before heading off to our next adventure. Leaving J.T. Cheeseman Provincial Park, we continue west along the coast. Just ahead, Cape Ray and its historic lighthouse overlooking the Gulf of St. Lawrence. At Newfoundland's southwestern tip, Cape Ray holds centuries of history. Archaeologists have uncovered a Dorset settlement here dating back over 1,000 years. In the 1800s, one of the first submarine telegraph cables landed here, linking Newfoundland to Cape Breton. And since 1871, Cape Ray Lighthouse has guided ships along this rugged stretch of coast. This week, we explored Newfoundland's southwest coast, chasing coastal vistas, historic lighthouses, and beautiful beaches along the way. But there's still more to see, so keep watching and come along as our Roaming Newfoundland adventure continues.